Hello friends and fellow resellers and YouTubers. My name is Lori Edwards and my business is Flair and Fetish. You can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Mercari, and eBay. And I'm going to link all of my stuff down below. I am a reseller to help provide for my family, and I'm a housewife, and I'm also disabled. And when I say disabled, I don't mean physically. I mean that I have some mental disabilities, some challenges, such as depression, PTSD, and anxiety disorder. And that's what really is keeping me here at my house and doing my business. I tried doing retail for a little bit and it did not go as planned. So I, kind of took a hint, like God was trying to tell me something, and I started trying doing this, and it just made me so happy. Before I was trying to make things, and I think the pressure was too much because I really love art, and I think my art is kind of for me, whereas reselling is something completely different, and it works. It works for me. So with this channel, I have some goals with my channel, and I hope to reach out to people like me that are at home and kind of, I guess I'm going to be kind of a vlogger. I'm a vlogger, y'all. It's going to be a vlog, and I'll just talk about some of my challenges, but mostly I really want to inspire, and I want to have a lot of fun, and to educate and share information about topics, especially that I'm particularly interested in, like vintage and antique jewelry. I do love art pottery and art glass, and just want to talk about some of those things and pass on some information. And about my most interesting finds along the way. I was inspired to start this channel, I have to say, by a very sweet lady by the name of Heather. Her business name is Vintage Collectibles, and she is on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube as well. I'm going to link her stuff down below as well. So we did something that just really made me, I had a ridiculous amount of fun doing this, and I wanted to pass it along and see if anybody else wanted to share in the fun. So we did something called Happy Mail, and that's where you pack about a 1 pound box of items that you have, and you do a swap. It's totally free. The only thing you do is pay for shipping, and it was just so much fun. I had the time of my life. I was being really creative, and it was fun to pick through my stash, and kind of pick out little things. I asked her what she liked. She asked me what I liked, and we just kind of went from there. And she actually did a video as well. So you should, her very first video was she unpacked the box that I gave her. So you should head over to, I don't know, I think it's Vintage spelled out Collectibles. If not, I know on Instagram it's at VTGCOLLECTIBLES at VTG Collectibles. And if you would like to participate in this Happy Mail swap, then you can message her over on her Instagram, and she will match you up with someone that's at least close to you in region, and you can do a Happy Mail swap with them just like we did. So I got my box a couple of days ago, and I have to say that I have been a real chicken to do this video. I don't know why, but I was really nervous about it. And since she was gracious enough to do the video opening the box that I gave her, then I'm going to do what she did. Now, I was really curious because I cannot get a prize in the mail without checking it out. So I already opened the box. So you don't actually get to see me open everything, but I'm going to show you what she gave me. So I got this really cool box, and oh, here it is right here. She packed it in a club cracker box because that's what she had, and I don't care. But the first thing I pulled out was this really sweet note. Hey, you. And she says the same thing that I just repeated to you. Hi there. Thanks for joining my Happy Mail exchange. I hope you enjoy your goodies. Feel free to keep, gift, or sell any of the items. Praying for you and all of us resellers. We got to stick together, Heather. And she's right about that. Okay, so some of the really cute things that she gave me. I thought this was super creative, and for a reseller, it's very valuable, actually, are these little note cards. I don't know about other resellers, but I usually try to put a note card in my package saying thank you and put one of my business cards in it, so hopefully they'll follow, you know, my customers will follow me on my other channels, and they'll like the merchandise that I carry. So I love these little cards. Thank you, Heather. And then the first thing I unwrapped that was wrapped up, and now I can't fix the focus. Now I don't understand people's, where is it? Oh, kind of sort of there. I don't understand why people hate clowns, but you can't possibly hate this one. It's a little porcelain clown. It's really cute. It's got a little butt sticking up in the air, and a little hat pulled over. It's a very sweet, cute little porcelain clown, and I love that. And she kind of stuck with the theme with the porcelain kitty cats. Kitty cats are always popular, and this one has all these flowers. And I guess you would put like a little flower or something. Again, this would make a really good air plant holder. I like air plants. One of the things that I used to make and sell are air plants, and I would pick out vintage containers, all kinds of different vintage containers, and make little succulent gardens in them. And then the next thing, she gave me two more little porcelain. I told her that I liked miniatures, and I do. I mean, am I the only person whose mom had, you know, I was born in '68. And my mom used to always have one of those little shelves on the wall, and she had all these different little things on them, and I guess I'm a little kind of a thing collector too. But I told Heather I liked miniatures, and she gave me this little sweet pair of porcelain bunnies. There we go. And it just so happens that at Easter I have a little porcelain village that I set up, and these are going to go perfect in it. So thank you so much, Heather. I had the best time doing that, and I'm looking forward to the first Monday of the month when we do it again. And I'm looking for a couple more people to swap with too, because like I said, it gave me so much happiness to do something for somebody else, and hopefully it'll do the same for you. So the last thing, I know I say a lot, I've got to fix that. The last thing I wanted to do is just do a little segment that I call What's in the Jewelry Box. And I'm going to lift this up and show you here some of the cool things that I've got. First thing that you'll see here, this is a strand of glass beads. They are vintage. I'm not exactly sure of the year. And they are marked Hong Kong, but this is uranium glass. So, and if I have my black light out here, I would show you, but when you get them in the dark and you shine a UV light on them, they glow because they have uranium in them. Sometimes people call them, call things like this depression glass as well. But yeah, this is cool, and even cooler is that it came with a pair of earrings. And when you get a set like that, it's called a demi-parure, and it's a set, so you never want to separate your sets. These, oh gosh, these are so cute. These are clip-on earrings. They kind of sort of remind me of dice. But and you can't tell, of course, one way or another. I'll fix it. But these have green and gold AB, which is Aurora Borealis, finish on the crystals that are in them. And there's a name on them too. They're signed. If you get something that's signed, there's a little something right here. And it says Blair. I think it says Blair Delmonico. I don't know. I'm going to look it up and see. But these are the kind of things that you want to look for. If it's marked with a maker's name, it always makes it worth more. Really cool watch face pendant. Gosh, that's big. Like Flavor Flav. No, just kidding. I would probably do something lower, like a stomacher, you know? Okay. This is beautiful. This is a 14 karat gold Art Nouveau locket. It comes from the early 1900s. And it's got a little clover on it. It's empty. There's nothing inside, but it was on the back. It did have a monogram. I can't hardly make it out. It looks like, I know the last letter is an R, but I don't know what the other ones are. Very pretty. These right here. These are Victorian, and they are hat pins. And ladies wore these pins in their hats. And do you know they actually used them for personal protection? And you could gouge somebody's eye out with one of these things. But they're covered with little beads. Really cute. And lastly and quickly, these are modern necklaces, or what you would call maybe retro. This is a gorgeous J. Crew necklace. It's got a lot of weight and heft to it. It's very well made. And check out those rhinestones. Pretty. And then also, I love this one. This is Ann Taylor Loft. It's also well made. You can barely tell again, but this is dark, like a dark blood red with little crystals in different colors around the edges. It's got a nice heft to it, well made again, nice piece of costume jewelry. And that's going to be it. I don't want to keep y'all any longer. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say, and I hope you come back where I can do some more fun things with you. In the meantime, would you please write to me? I want to hear some positive stories of some things that are going on in our community or your community. If you know somebody that I can call out and read a letter about, I would love to do that. So you can just, comment or send me a message, and next time I will read a letter on the video. I hope everybody is out there staying well and taking care of one another, because one another is all we have. So God bless, and